You've given everything to this agency. So why is there still nothing left to leave for your kids? I want you to think about something. You're working, you're sacrificing, you're building. But if your agency closed tomorrow, what would your children actually inherit? Not what you hope they would inherit, not what you plan to build eventually. What exists right now that you could actually hand over to them? If that question made you uncomfortable, good, because that discomfort means you already know that there is work to be done. My name is Paul. My wife Joan and I have built 4 home care agencies over the past 24 years. And one thing has always driven us, the question of legacy. Not just income, not just growth, but what we are actually building that will outlast us. But what are we actually building that will outlast us? That's the big question. Today, I'm going to show you how to answer that question with your home care agency. You see, most agency owners have never thought about their agency as an asset. Most agency owners think about one thing: revenue. How many clients this month? How much did I bill? How much do I take home? Revenue matters. Don't get me wrong. Revenue matters. Absolutely. But revenue alone does not build legacy. Here's the difference. Income is what your agency pays you every month. Equity, on the other hand, is what your agency is worth as a business, what someone actually would pay to buy it, or what you could hand over to your children if you choose to do so at some point. Those are very different numbers. You can have high income and zero equity. You see, if your agency depends entirely on you to operate, it has very little equity. No one can buy something that only works when the owner is present. But if your agency has systems, trained staff, documented processes, and revenue that runs without you, that is an asset. Something you can sell, hand down, or scale. Ask yourself honestly, if you didn't go to work tomorrow, would your agency run smoothly and profitably? You see, an investor buys a business, not a job. And your children will run it far more easily if systems are already in place that don't require their presence all the time. Now, there are 5 ways to build real equity in your home care agency, starting right now. Equity builder number 1, systems and documentation. Every process that only lives in your head has zero value to anyone else. You see, the moment you write it down, train someone on how to do it, and prove it runs without you, it has equity. So you want to document your intake process, your caregiver onboarding process, your billing workflow, your referral protocol. You want to document all of that. Every repeatable process adds value. Every process in your head is a liability. Equity builder number 2, a leadership team that runs the day-to-day operations. The most valuable agencies are the ones where the owner has stepped back. A care coordinator is in place. A scheduler is also in place. An administrator is also in place. When those roles are filled by capable people, your agency has value that exists even without you. That is the beginning of something you can pass down or sell. Equity builder number 3, consistent revenue from diversified sources. An agency that gets 80% of clients from one referral source is fragile. When you have 10 strong referral relationships, a solid online presence, a reputation in your community, that is resilient. Resilient agencies are valuable agencies. You see, every new source you add is another layer of equity. Build an asset, not just the income. Equity builder number 4, a strong company culture and mission statement. Most agency owners completely overlook this. You see, your agency's culture is equity. What does your agency stand for? What are your core principles and beliefs as a company? When your team knows your mission, believes in it, and operates by it every single day, something powerful happens. You see, your caregivers stop feeling like employees and start feeling like they're part of something that matters. Your clients feel the difference too. Anyone looking to buy your agency can see that your values are already embedded in how your team operates. You see, a mission statement is not just words on a wall. It answers the question, why does this agency exist beyond making money? John and I built ours around service, dignity, and excellence. Those three words shaped every hiring decision, every client interaction, every standard that we set. Write yours down, share it, live it out loud. A culture driven agency doesn't fall apart when the owner steps back. Oh, no, it does not. It holds together because the people inside know what they stand for. Equity builder number 5, a stable, long tenured caregiving staff. You see, staff stability is one of the most powerful indicators of an agency's value. In fact, one of the most overlooked. Would a buyer rather inherit an agency that replaces caregivers every few months, or one where loyal caregivers have served the same clients for years, building relationships, delivering consistent care, representing your reputation every single day? Long tenured staff means lower turnover cost, fewer emergencies, familiar faces clients can trust, a team that already knows your standards. You see, caregivers stay where they feel valued, where they're paid competitively, okay, and also where they're recognized for the longevity. You want to create a workspace where they know they matter, because they do. Ask, how long has your staff been with you? A high retention team is a sign of a healthy, well-run, valuable agency. Build that, protect that. It is worth more than you think. Here's something most owners never think about. You don't have to wait until retirement to involve your children in your business. The most successful transitions I've seen happen because the owner prepared their children early, not as workers, but as future leaders, teaching them the business model, letting them sit in on decisions, helping them understand what you've built and why it matters to you. You see, your agency is not just a business, it's a classroom, it's a training ground, the beginning of a family legacy, if you choose to build it that way. John and I built this in mind from day one. Every system we created, every process we documented, every leadership role that we filled was a step towards something that could outlast us. John and I built our business with this in mind from day one. Every system we created, every process we documented, every leadership role that we filled was a step towards something that could outlast us. You can do the same. You did not build this agency just to survive. You built it to leave something behind. So start building the equity deliberately and consistently. Document your systems so they run without you. You want to build a leadership team that owns the roles. Diversify your income source, your revenue source. You also want to write your mission statement and live it out loud every day in your agency. Invest in your caregivers and build a staff that stays with you. You also want to start a conversation with your children now. You see, every one of these steps that I've just talked about moves you closer to owning something real, something that can be handed down or sold or scaled, something your children can be proud to receive and capable of growing even further. I put together a free training called From Home Care Agency to Family Legacy. It walks through the exact steps to transform your agency from an income source into a real generational asset. The link is in the description below. Please like this video and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Tell me, is building a legacy for your children part of why you started your agency? I read every single comment that comes in, so be sure to send me your comment. See you in the next video.